Our Gilbearer, who art in ocean, in fish be thy name. Thy ocean come, thy will be done, in Pacific as it is in Atlantic. Give us this day our daily flake, and forgive us of our trawling, as we forgive those who trawl against us, and lead us not into fishnets, but deliver us from hooks. For thine is the ocean, the power, and the flake, forever and ever, in fish. Let's go.
In nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti.
Let the power of the fish flow through you. The developers of Ghosts of Tabor have really improved the game significantly. The optimization on the Quest is so much better than where it was. And don't get me wrong, it's not perfect. There are still quite a lot of micro stutters and frame drops.
I'm here. Would you?
And whilst they didn't add a ton of new stuff, the things that they did add changed the overall feel of the game. And I touched upon it in my last video, but the new lighting system that they've introduced is something really spectacular, especially on the Quest. The atmosphere that they're managing to build in this game is significant. In this one house alone, I feel like I've become part of Phasmophobia. The slightly spinning ceiling fan, the cracked ceiling plaster, to this little basement which I'm kind of scared to enter. It feels amazing, and the detail that they have introduced is really, really excellent. To a degree, it makes it feel more like a horror game than an extraction style shooter. I feel like I'm about to have a chainsaw wielding poltergeist run out and try and chop me up into little pieces. Take me. But like I said, it is not perfect. There are still issues. Micro stutters and frame drops aside, you still have quite a bit of asset popping on native headsets. I'll try and have an example shown on top of this clip. I will say it's significantly better than what it has been in previous builds. And this is a little change for all you dum-dums out there. They've actually, although I was quite critical of the foliage system in my last video, I will say it's actually starting to grow on me. I do still feel like there is more that can be done with it, but in general, what are those? Just one tap, two dudes in the head. I couldn't last that long, could it? Oh, and if you want an opportunity to one-tap scavs from across the map, check the pinned comments. There'll be a 25% off referral link to the App Lab version of the game. Now, there's been some changes in Ghosts of Tabor which I didn't touch upon in my last video. One of the things that Chad actually let me know of is that you can actually switch through some stuff on your watch. You can just tap it with your finger like so, and it will show you your statistics, health, etc., your exfils with a compass, which is much nicer than having it on the screen, along with how long you've got left in the raid. It's a nice change. I also didn't touch upon the fact that you can now actually heal yourself in your left arm alongside your right arm. It was a quality of life change for many people. Another thing that they've added into the game is the Church of Fish. This is located just above the military base in the Island of Tabor and is a long-running joke within the community for the CTO being in fish and the fact that he is the Messiah. I'm loving the mural at the top. And actually this particular area has some pretty good loot spots in it. It's got armor crate here, lots of weapons spawn here on occasion, and there is also a ladder. So if we go up here, there is one floor which has a weapon crate here, and if we go all the way up to the top, there is another crate here which usually spawns stuff like NVGs, helmets and other gear. Actually, let's make this a thing. Everyone who's in the Discord, go into the suggestions and make a suggestion that this should ring a big church bell when you shoot it. I think that would be the funniest shit ever. Just be over there in the facility, shoot that, and for it to be like, it would be epic. I'm just saying that now. But yeah, overall, this particular area is pretty good for loot. You can get loads of stuff around here, and you can get yourself pretty geared in quite a short period of time. But the most impressive thing to me right now is that I can actually run around the facility on the Quest and it's not just a stuttery mess. I've said it before, the facility is probably one of the most unique and well-built buildings I've ever seen in a VR title. It looks exceptional, it's designed brilliantly, and with the new lighting system as well, using the torch actually doesn't feel ridiculous. Even the small things like being able to shoot open the door feel brilliant. So the foyer here looking exceptional. Oh yeah, you took one to the neck, bro, didn't you? And the changes that they've made to the facility make a lot of sense. They've blown out the majority of the windows, considering that this is meant to be a building that has been unearthed effectively by a nuclear strike. So the fact that it was almost pristine before made little sense. All the interactions that you can do with doors, being able to open it with the barrel of your gun, push it open. And yes, I know that they're not new mechanics, they're not the first people to ever introduce door physics, but the fact that this is running in a multiplayer title like Ghosts of Tabor is what makes it so special. Even silly stuff like being able to shoot out glass. Stuff like being able to mess around with your visor just adds to that. But there are other things that I just love about this game as well. You can shoot a door if it's hinges. How cool is that? I don't know any other game in VR that you could do that in. Oh god. And whilst I don't want to make this video into a love letter to the changes of the Island of Tabor, there are obviously a few other things that they have changed. One of those changes is that they've actually made it more difficult to level up traders. In the past, if you wanted to level up someone like Spectre, you would only have to kill 5 Fenix with one of the weapons in order to gain X amount of XP, whereas now they've changed to 15, which makes more sense because Fenix are significantly easier to kill than players. So now you have to kill more Fenix to get the same amount of experience and Corona. They've also added in some more player killing quests where you have to kill X amount of players with handguns, SMGs or shotguns in order to gain an amount of experience, but these will give you more experience, so you're going to want to engage in PvP over PvE in this regard. They've also changed what the traders actually give you per level. In the past, if you're level 2 Spectre, you would get access to a Dragunov, and you no longer get access to certain scopes. You have to level up even further. What that basically means is the people who did buy the extended packages, the Founding Fathers, the Nuclear Knight, whatever, they no longer have a significantly higher advantage over players who didn't. And these changes to traders I really like, because before it was way too easy to level up a trader to max level in a very short period of time. Now that time to level up is significantly higher. One of the next changes I would like to see when it comes to traders is with Jiri. Right now, Jiri gives you the same items as 2 of the other traders, so it's better to level him up rather than those 2, because it's 2 for 1 in that way. What I mean is he has access to ammo crafting, medicine, and consumables. Because of what Jiri has available to him, he renders the medic and Shiro totally redundant because he has access to both of what these 2 traders offer. So you only need to level him up rather than these guys. Maybe they're going to change that in the future, but right now that is how it stands. Let me know in the comments below what your feelings are on the recent patch. Have you played it? Are the optimizations working in your favor? What would you like to see changed? I'll be streaming later today. That's 11 PM BST, which is 6 PM EST, and I look forward to seeing you there. Ciao.